Recently, Destiny magazine announced via social media that they were in fact going to put the Wits SRC President on their front cover of the December issue. It was met with both positivity and negativity, and what fascinated me was the way that Ndalo Media actually reacted to the negative sentiment around the December issue. They acted very fast, very swiftly, and they actually used fact-based evidence in support of their decision. People were up in arms about the fact that they were using the Wits SRC President as a representation of everybody that was involved in the Fees Must Fall movement. They said it was an incorrect representation of everyone, because initially she seemed to be quite against the protests, and then all of a sudden she sort of went with the movement, and then they kind of claimed that she just wanted fame from it. From a location perspective, Johannesburg and Cape Town came through strong, followed by Port Elizabeth, Durban and Bloemfontein. A combined figure between Johannesburg and Cape Town came to 620,000 posts. And what we found really interesting was that when the movement started in Joburg specifically, it started on Facebook, and Facebook was the strongest platform. When it moved across to Cape Town, what happened was that there was quite a changeover, and it moved to Twitter. And then Twitter obviously became the strongest platform used during the movement, which was quite an interesting insight that we gained from it. In terms of age, there was quite a wide variety of age groups, but obviously being student, it was quite young, falling between the 25 to 34 age bracket. We had a closer look at the top 3 influencers, and what we found really interesting was it was a very wide variety of influencers. We had a news agent, being Eyewitness News, as the top influencer during the movement. We then had a political party, being the DA, and then after that, in number 3, we had a local hip-hop celebrity, Casper Nyovest, come in as the top 3. Through communication tactics, Eyewitness News used social media very cleverly, and basically sort of gave us a running commentary on what was happening each and every day. So they really kept their audience constantly informed. We had a look at some of the top posts, one of them being from the Sports Minister, Fikile Mbalula. What he did was he engaged some of our top telecommunications brands, being MTN, Vodacom and Cell C, saying that they should provide free data to the students while the students were making history, which was quite interesting, because during the movement we saw very contradictory statements from ministers within government. So for example, the Minister of Higher Education, Braden Zamandi, said that the fees would slightly be reduced, the percentage of increase would be reduced. And then Finance Minister Nhlanhla Nene came in and said, well, there is no budget. So they sort of contradicted each other. And then we have the Sports Minister coming in with the post engaging the telecommunications brands, which was quite an interesting dynamic. One of my most favorite top tweets was one from EFF's very own Julius Malema, in that in true Malema style, he takes the credit, or he at least attempts to take the credit, saying, "I'm the happiest man today, very proud of all students who are taking on the authorities. You learned from the best." Obviously, say as if he is the best. It gave me, I laughed, but it is true Malema style. So it is quite interesting how the political brands interacted with the students during the Fees Must Fall movement.